Hi everyone, and welcome back to the tasting room. We're sampling today a Jeffersons Kentucky Straight Bourbon. Now, Jeffersons crafts their whiskey in very small batches, and while this does add an element of uniqueness, oftentimes the consistency is not quite there. So we'll see how this one fares. The nose is very fruity. You have some hints of vanilla in there as well. Now, fruitiness really follows through on the taste as well. Very fruit-forward whiskey. A little bit of pepper in there. The finish is just a little bit harsh. It does have a bit of a spiciness to it. It definitely lingers a while. But it could go down a little smoother. This whiskey had some nice aromas of vanilla to it. Also some sweeter notes as well. I think I'm going to give the nose a 22.5. For the taste, it was relatively pleasant on the palate. It had that fruit forwardness to it and a little bit of pepper at the end. I'm going to give the taste a 22. The finish was a little bit harsh for my liking. Did have some linger to it, so that's a plus. But all in all, it could have been a little smoother. I'm going to give the finish a 20 and the balance a 20.5 for this one, which leaves us with an overall score for this whiskey of 85. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. I encourage you to go out and purchase this whiskey and rewatch this video and see what kind of tasting notes you can pick up on. Also, please subscribe to my channel if you're not already a member. And until next time, thanks for watching The Tasting Room. And while this does add a certain uniqueness to the whiskey, it lacks consistency. Very small batches. And while this does add an element of uniqueness, now Jefferson crafts their whiskey in very small batches. And while this does add an element of uniqueness, oftentimes the consistency just isn't there. Now, Jeffersons crafts their whiskey in very small batches. And while this does add an element of unique... Thanks, pup. Oh, jeez. Yeah, what are you going to do? Good. He's going to get it out.
Yeah, get it out of here.
The gusts of wind that you're seeing here is just it's coming from my dog's tail.
You should pause it.
You're just a noisy puppy.